What's good, superstar? Back with another digital collecting video. You got Superstar Joe, you got Superstar Rob, you got the London Police in the building. How's it going, guys?
In the house, on scaffolding.
He's painting a mural and he's just taking the punches. Taking the punches. Oh, man. Guys, if you're new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we get some great collabs with great artists like the London Police. We're going to be asking them a bunch of questions about their upcoming drop, about their stuff on veve. So stay tuned for that. It should be a fun one. You can also become a VIP member, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button under the video. You get one of the stars next to him. Enter into giveaways. So much fun every single month. You can also join us on Twitter, on Instagram, and also join the Discord. Join the Discord. We have a bunch of different channels there. We can talk about anything and everything. Maybe we need to put a London Police channel in our Discord so we can talk about the utility that they've been providing, because they've been innovating like crazy in this space. Yeah, Rob, how's it going? And the rest of you guys, how you doing?
Yeah, guys, we got Roy and Bob here. Thanks you guys so much for coming by. Bob, tell us what's going on your end.
Yeah, me and Chaz. Say hello, Chaz. We're in Berlin. We're in a time squeeze because we've got 3 days to paint a massive 5-story mural. So what we're doing at the moment is, with these pens, we're just sketching out some robots and some characters, and then we've got a team of 5 of us here. We're filling in, but yeah, we're on location in Berlin. How cool is that?
Yeah. Oh, let's mute him for now. Yep. Go ahead.
And we've got Roy. Roy's in, I think, in Portugal, right, Roy?
Yeah, we just landed in Portugal. So sorry, not on cam here walking around. But yeah, we are here at NFC Portugal. So that's the main, let's say, Degen NFT event on the globe where the whole culture comes together. And yeah, we're promoting the London Police Mint that is coming up on the 30th of May. So we're global.
Yeah, I want to just make sure everybody watching, you guys can follow the London Police here. If you guys can always, we're gonna at their socials when we hit this video, so you can just go to their Twitters that way. But you see, I got at Roy Sue here, so you can get that one. And we'll, after this video is complete in the Twitter post, we're gonna at both of their socials. Make sure you guys give them a follow. I also want to point out that you can go to this whitelist page here. Maybe we'll drop it in the description. This is exactly what you guys were talking about. So, but just before we get into this, let's just one question for you guys. Just give a rundown. Like, how long have you guys been around? What's your mission? You know, what are you guys all about?
Shall I start, Roy, and I'll give a bit of context? So yeah, me and Chaz formed the London Police. We're basically a street art collective. 25 years ago, we're from the UK. Grew up east of London, and we've been living the last pretty much 25 years in Amsterdam. So basically our whole thing is we travel the world. We make murals. Right now we're on location in Berlin, but typically probably about 6 large-scale murals a year, and then we work in our studio on canvas. So we do loads of stuff, very, very varied. So about 3 years ago, we met Roy, and Roy, being from the digital world, he had the expertise and skill that we don't have. So we formed a collaboration together, and Roy and Nigella are known as Suye. And so, yeah, they're really good at what they do. We consider ourselves good artists and competent at what we do, but we definitely needed someone who had the knowledge and expertise to sort of guide us through the next steps. So over to Roy.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice journey. So back in the days, actually, we met up at an event called Excel London. So that was Decon, where I stepped on a banana on the floor, which was an art piece, almost slipped over it, and then looked to the left and said, "What is the London Police doing here?" Right? And we were just building out our platform and CMS system to mint NFTs, but also to make certificates. And I said, "Hey guys, we need to work together. You know, you're also from Amsterdam, and yeah, let's make things happen." And I said, "Actually, you know what? I know a really good app, and it's a collectible app, and probably you know it, right? Because I know David Yu from veve, and I said we need to hook you guys up and let's do a project together." So this is actually one of the things that came from it, right? So the good, the bad, and the rare. After the first one of one. So yeah, we highly respect the relationship together with veve, and it's expanding over time. But the good, the bad, and the rare is the first digital collectible set ever released by the London Police, and it's also the first animated one.
Oh. Yeah, no, and I mean, I ended up collecting this set because I heard about all the great things you guys were planning to do with utility, and it was one of the first, if not the first, to do some kind of a physical giveaway where it was completely backed by the artists and by the creators rather than through veve directly. So really, I want to give you a round of applause for that, because that was a lot of fun. You opened up a Dreadlads Discord channel on your Discord. A lot of fun, different stuff happening there. So I ended up getting a T-shirt mailed to me with hand autographed by the London Police, and it's I don't even know what to do. I don't want to wear it because I don't want to ruin it, but it's so sick. It's such a sick T-shirt. So
Yeah.
it's a great problem to have. I would say, but at the same time, we really appreciate that you guys are doing what we've been hoping for from this space this whole time. Like, do you guys have any more plans with veve when it comes to that type of thing? Have they ever reached out about doing
Yeah.
like something directly through them with that type of utility, or is this
So
something that you would have to carry the torch?
no, definitely not. I think that we are, as a team in the London Police and Web3, we're so proactive and pushing the limits a little bit, right? Where what else can we do with the technology? And I think giving back to the community, everything that we gain, right, it goes back into the project. And if it's from veve, it goes back into veve, or it goes into new 3D design, animations, or it goes into our own Web3 development on our webpage, right? So we try to yeah, how to make it circular, right? We try to, what we gain, we put back into the project to make things better. And yeah, the t-shirts and sending out in premium packaging across the globe for free is one of those things. I think, you know, the overall perspective is to really build the community that we want to have, because the London Police is so famous in the art scene, right? In the street art scene, so well known and respected. However, in the Web3 community, it still needs to grow. And I think, you know, yeah, building utility aside of having, of course, great art, is the way to go. And I think right now the community is benefiting from that, right? You get something premium, you get premium extras, and that's also something that we're going to show on our own mint, on our own website on the 30th. That will release on Ethereum this time. And it's like you said with veve, there's more to come. There are projects going, there are talks going, and yeah, we love the veve family, right? And as soon, I'm a collector myself. I collect special mints, right? You name it, and I have them, right? Search me up, D-Roy on veve. You can see my profile, and then you know that I know the collecting game within veve, and that's something. I like to build stuff that I would like to collect, right? What motivates me to be part of a team or support an artist. And so you will see more utility coming from the veve collection itself.
Oh, man.
So we build for the community. I just want to say that.
You know, I just find it incredible that it's sometimes the simple things that go a long way, and you guys actually understand that little bit of, you know, that physical t-shirt, for example, in coordination with the digital side. It's an effective way to utilize Web3 blockchain technology to offer your fans some kind of utility for collecting the digital side as well. So why do you think other, let's say, other licensors aren't as interested in that? Like, have you spoken to any others? Is it just, does it come natural to you guys? Did you guys have to like kind of research it?
No. It comes natural. My background is really in the blockchain and NFT scene. So I know what utility is and what Web3 and we are programming our own smart contracts and our own certification chips, and I'm part of the community, right? I'm now here at NFT Lisbon. We had a booth at NFT Paris. And now the next trip is in next week. We are in Rome, in NFT Rome, where we have a booth. So uh, yeah, and tonight we are having a beach party, and I don't know what's all is happening here, but we know what the community wants and what Web3 is, and what this technology can enable, right? So I see it more as a, yeah, what is it? It's promotion is a bad word, but Yeah, it is exposure, digital exposure and collectability that we want to build. And as a core collector, also in Vivi, yeah, I think this giving away back to the family and listen what they really want, right? Make use of our Discord, asking them, hey, do you like a 3D item? Do you like airdrops, whatever? It's something, yeah, that we are really pushing forward.
Yeah, I mean, I'm part of your Dreadlads Discord over there, and it's really intimate. Like you get a little bit more of a close conversation. They're very active, always listening to the community. But one thing that really stuck with me, and you mentioned it a little bit before we got on the camera here, was that you guys are doing. You're utilizing the technology as well to kind of support the physical. So it's not just that you
Yeah.
have digital collections that have utility. You're using these chips that you
Correct.
embed into some of these paintings that you can scan and then mint the token that
Yeah.
corresponds with that picture or that painting or art. And then
Correct.
now you have a token that you can gate things with because somebody bought a physical. I think that's incredible what you're doing there. And I don't know if it's a priority thing or is this something that you guys have distributed around because it's a great idea.
Yeah, it's more than 3 years ago, 4 years ago that we programmed it actually. Also for clothing, right? So you can scan your hoodie, you can scan your cap, whatever, with special chips that we developed, and we took it out to the art scene, and started together with the London Police to optimize it. And if you go to the londonpolice.com and go to the wall, there's a tab named the wall. You will see all the premium art pieces with the chip embedded.
You
And
know,
and
this is
also, by the way, we had a physical drop also in Auxerre with Vivi, right?
Yeah.
There were 200 print of numbers and letters united. All of those premium prints also have this chip embedded. So you could actually scan it and see your token and see that you have an original art piece of the London Police.
I love that you brought that up because we know another project. They're more in the anime space though, and they're
Mm-hmm.
using this technology in figurines because in the anime world, the
Yeah.
figurines are a big deal. And
Yeah.
really, it's endless. I mean, we might start seeing this with just everything: shoes.
Correct.
You said shirts. It's really
Yes.
a forward-thinking way of technology. So you think that so you guys are already on this right now? We really haven't seen it that much.
Yeah.
Is this how you're gonna go going forward now? Is this the way?
100% is this is the way forward, because what will happen whenever Bob is doing a mural or he does a premium painting, automatically this mint will be uploaded to the website. So actually the team doesn't need to do anything. They just scan it. They tell, hey, D-Roy or Nigella, hey, fix it. This is the picture, and everything will go automatically. So, and from here we can do more utility. So it could be that in the future, right, and I'm talking about 1 or 2 years, you are buying a London Police painting, you could actually mint the NFT, and or we do an extra animation with it, right? So yeah, we're using it in a further extent that is now being presented. So we're keep on developing the thing that we are doing.
So let's look at, let's say, this new drop that's coming up right now. Let me get the screen back the way we were here. Here we go. So we know that in 3 days, in 5 hours, in 40 minutes, you have a new drop on May 30th. Tell us a little bit about this drop.
Yeah, it's a very exclusive, only 777 items that will be released on our own website on the Ethereum blockchain. It will be a Chrome NFT. It has a key. So we really see this as a key Genesis set. What will mean is that it's fully driven on utility. The 770 pieces will also mean that you have, for example, the priority on the following NFT releases that are coming in. So you're opting into the next whitelist, let's say. You are getting the privilege, not only on the Dreadlads channel, right? So the privilege channel inside of Discord, but you're also getting something physical, and which we like to keep secret. But you can believe us that if you have seen how the packaging was and how premium it was, right, that was sent to your home, this one is going to be next level. So we're going to send you something without any cost. We're just going to give it to you if you are minting this piece. And this NFT itself will evolve. So it will not only stay with this what you are minting. You also get something physical, but something else will happen in the near future that is still secret. You need, and trust us or believe us on our word that these things are happening in our and our cooking.
Yeah, Rob, you have to see the packaging. Like, you know, when you get a package in the mail or you get something and you're like, okay, let me just chuck this out let me keep what's inside it. This one here, not only the bubble mailer had art on it. It was a bubble mailer with art, and then inside came like this amazing little thing that I didn't even want to open it. I was like, what am I doing? It was like perfectly packaged. I'm gonna send all my Christmas presents to you guys. You guys can wrap them for me. It looked amazing when they opened it up because it was like amazing. I don't know who wrapped it, but you gotta give them top marks for sure.
So nice to hear, guys. And that's it, right? We want to do something extra and give back to the family, right? So the people who collected the set, we send out these, the shirts and the packaging. Hey, there's something else that we didn't even mention to you guys, but actually we're going to open up our own physical digital place in Amsterdam. So we're opening up a gallery where we can all show off, let's say, or show what we are doing. So that's happening, and directly we're hosting a Vivi meetup on the same date, on the 6th of July. So you can actually visit us and see all the things and the digital and the latest art pieces of Jazz and Bob. So that's the next big thing, right? Having your own physical space in Web3. That is again the next step on where we can do cool stuff with.
Yeah, and I'd just like to add, like, I love the fact that Roy and Nigella are so up on the details, because that's what me and Chaz have prided ourselves with in our artwork, is we wanted that sort of clinical finish, the attention to detail. And we just presented a painting to a client last week, and he scanned his NFC chip, and he was so made up. We embedded into that mini website, with obviously shows the blockchain information as well. Is the making of his piece. So embedded video, embedded photos, the whole process. And you know, he didn't ask for that. He didn't know that it was going to be on it, but that's what he got, and that's what we wanted to do with TLP. Is if we're gonna do something, we wanted it to be like top level quality. And you know, we've been around for 25 years. We're not doing this for fun. This is serious stuff, and you know, we want to do it properly. So that's why there's, when Roy and Nigella got on board, they saw that's why we work so well together, is because we've both got that desire for it to be next level, and that's it's exciting.
So Bob, I got to ask you, because we've met other artists before that were very resistant to the digital space. I would say you're probably a minority in the sense that you're willing to be a forward thinker and actually evolve now that the world has changed. There's new technology, whereas some traditional artists, they don't even want to talk about NFTs. It's an offensive thing. It's offensive. What made you convert? What brought you from that traditional side to this new age?
Probably the conversations we had with Roy and Nigella when we first started talking about it, because I think if you can combine the two things together, that's where it's strongest for me and Chaz. Like if we look what we're doing now in Berlin, in the lobby of this hotel where we're doing this huge mural, there'll be a plaque, and you know, it'll be a smart NFC plaque, and you can scan it, and it will tell you about us, the artwork, the idea behind the piece. So if you can have that on every mural we've done around the world, on every painting, on every print, then suddenly you have this beautiful connection between the physical and the digital, and then it's not scary anymore because it complements each other. So yeah, that's why that's why it's so interesting to us.
Yeah, I mean, when you guys first dropped the art on veve, and we didn't know anything about the Discord and the utility and all that stuff, like, your art really resonated just with me myself. I don't know, I just thought it was very different and very happy, like uplifting type of art. So something that I really liked anyways. And then obviously, as we saw with the utility added and all that stuff, that just sealed the deal for us, because we did our own NFT dabbling. Like, it's not the most simplest thing to create. So big marks to Suye and D-Roy and team over there, because we did our own called Star Boys, and we've been providing utility on an ongoing basis, and it's something that we feel like is necessary to educate, because people who aren't in this space and don't understand it and don't get it, they don't see a purpose. But like, that's a great way of using it, is that if you have a mural there, people might see it, they're like, oh, I don't know who made this, I don't know what this is about. I don't know anything about the artists. They're not here right now. So
That's
you're
right.
able to tap into that by having that chip technology associated with your work. So I think that's really amazing. So now we're just waiting for the Starboy London Police collaboration.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Yeah.
But that is the thing, though. You've got to presume that no one knows who you are, and that's often the case. You know, I should imagine, you know, wherever people go in the world, they're looking at art with fresh eyes, and sometimes they haven't seen your stuff, and it's a great way to, you know, to educate people who want to know more about your art. So yeah, it's a win for everyone, I think.
Is the plan as the world becomes more AR and people actually now seek digital art to decorate, if georeferencing on like my white walls, do you think that it'll be more common to actually be able to scan and buy?
Correct.
Blockchain based?
Correct. Yeah, it's all cooking, right? So yeah, we can share some alpha here. So we are doing we have a really large piece in the Stadsmuseum in Amsterdam. And when you walk into the museum, you will directly see London Police art pieces in the lobby, let's say, right? So you're directly introduced to the London Police. Those you will be able to collect, reference, and they will be animated. But also the larger piece inside of the museum, that's a really large mural. It's on my Twitter, by the way. I think somebody just made a picture of it yesterday. And that piece is something where we envision that there will be a 3D character, and a 3D character, this lad, right? That's something in 3D in AR that you can actually walk around with, or even can talk to. So there are some things are happening. There's even an AI chatbot right now on the web page where we are testing the technology on, hey, how can we even optimize the technology and let it play inside of the London police world.
Interesting.
And
So sorry, I was going to ask. So, like the utility of the drops we've seen before, is that going to be continued, or those ones are now done with, and now Genesis is taking over?
No. We keep. I'm a collector, right? And I like to be connected with the teams, or when I support a project, it's also nice to get something back, you know, and that's still the idea, to give the people back who are collecting and supporting the London Police team, right? So we acknowledge that the people are supporting us. So also on a reward system, if you talk about that, it doesn't. We don't stop with the T-shirt. Let's leave it at that.
Oof.
Okay, that's alpha
Good news.
for sure.
Good news for me.
Yeah, that's alpha for sure. And I think many people watching may be very happy to hear that. And this is exactly what we think the NFT space needs. We've heard big licensed IP, for example, like your counterparts on the veve app. You know, you got Disney there, you got Star Wars, all these guys, right? They seem to, we've been told that they're a little bit more restrictive with their IP. I think maybe because you guys are not at that like level of like a conglomeration, like a massive billion-dollar corporation. Like, do you feel like you're more free, that you could kind of do just whatever you want, or do you still feel restriction on what you could do with this company for maybe legal or any reasons?
No, we can say that we are free, and we are also chain agnostic. So we can choose to release, of course, on veve, right? Everybody, I think most of your community comes from veve. We support veve, but we're also on our own website and our own minting engines on Ethereum, or on Sol, or on Hedera, or you name it. We're chain agnostic in that way, just like the galleries, right? The London Police is in many galleries across the globe, and they're not fixed to a certain gallery. We also think about the London Police in a digital world, about that we can release everywhere where we would like, and that we would like to support, and where we think that we can expand the London Police digital story with, right? So yeah, we can actually do what we like, and that makes it really flexible for us, right? But also for the fans in the digital area.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
that goes
just
back.
like
That goes back to the original thing that we talked about, is that you guys are the first doing it as the creators of the art and as of the collectible. Typically, any utility we've seen has been directly through veve on the veve app. you guys really taking the bulls by the horns and creating that community, and being part of it. I see how excited people are. It's something different. It's something fresh. Something that people can look forward to. It's not just a one and done. It's not just something that sits there and does nothing. It's it's
correct.
what everybody's been dreaming about. So really want to just again extend the appreciation for all that you guys are building and continue to build. And hopefully, like Rob mentioned, some of these other artists that are aside you in these apps, they recognize, because I mean, you guys are a big deal from the art scene and the street art scene. So I think it's something that they'll start to respect as you grow what you're building.
Do you guys have any future plans for like any kind of what we see on Pop Shop, for example, some of the flow blockchain ones with almost games where if you have, different NFTs, if you have 3 different NFTs, you get an airdrop. Have you talked about these alternative kind of mini forms of gamification with the collectibles to reward collectors?
Yeah, like I said, right? I'm from the collectible space, and you're talking my mind, right? So if you're talking my mind, yeah, maybe, yeah, no, but yeah, some things are here, some things are already built upon, and especially also with our own collection. When you collect a Genesis piece, right? You buy into the project, and it's gonna give to you, and the more or it will not just be this key, right? If you have seen NFT Paris, you have seen the animations that we can do, and the quality will be really top notch, and the collectability the same. It's just starting, let's say. So if you collect multiple NFTs, you can combine them, and something will happen. That's always been our go forward, let's say.
This is great.
Bob. Hey,
Careful there,
care,
Bob.
Bob.
Careful there, Bob.
Don't fall.
Sorry,
Don't
I'm
fall.
aching. I'm aching here. I'm aching. I'm an old man approaching 50. You wouldn't say it to look at me, but
Really?
man.
Yeah, you had us all fooled. Look at
Let
that.
me, I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna get down and show you what we're working on. Actually,
I was
that's
just gonna
cool.
ask you, when can we see the finished product over here? How long you got on it?
I think by Friday we should be done.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I like that the
when you're working on scaffolding though, you cannot see what you're doing because you're so close to the wall.
Yeah.
And then you have to get down five levels and go and look at it from a distance. Is quite tricky.
Oh, that's an added challenge that we didn't even think about.
Yeah. So normally we work on lifts like with a swing arm, so you can position yourself anywhere you want. But that'll give you an idea as to the scale of it.
Wow.
And then we've got Chaz there waving at you. He's doing his lad. Douglas is wave. Douglas, can you wave as well? He's got his hat on.
Colors. Those are nice colors.
Yeah. And this piece is it's actually more of a sort of decorative piece because normally we're all about the details, but obviously, if you look at how rough the texture of the wall is, normally we work directly with pen on the wall, but this is so rough. So it's due to the constraints of the wall and the fact that it's all done on scaffolding. It means, Chinny, can you wave at us? Chinny's on the other side of the wall.
We see the hand.
Yeah, so it's a real logistical challenge. So it's more of a decorative piece. But yeah, great fun to do. When you're working here with like 4 or 5 guys all day long, it's such good. At the end of the day, when you start seeing the progress come through. Let me see if I can get another quick view.
Even as you're walking, we see in the background it pops right out at you.
Yeah,
it just pops right out. Look at that.
It seems to like rooftops, right?
Yeah,
we do.
But so we're very lucky we do this for a living, and then we've got Roy out. We've got Roy and Nigella out in Portugal, and we're in Berlin. So yeah, it's a strong team. It's decent.
And I'm here in my car and it's pouring rain. You guys got the wet there.
Man, it's so sunny here. It's sunny here, and this rooftop. There's enough room to make something nice here, I think.
Oh yeah, we'll be over next week.
That's good. That's good.
Well, guys, I mean, this has been a great discussion. I think that a lot of our viewers and I think a lot of your fans watching this are going to be very happy. First of all, I got to say, Bob, they're going to love just watching you live in action, just doing what you do.
It is, unfortunately, we're under a lot of time pressure. So that's just the way it goes, you know. It's not glamorous. It's hard work. But no, if you want my 5 pence worth of, I think Roy said it when he, you know, it's all about creating this atmosphere with London Police that people are getting a really like the feeling that they are in this community, and everyone who shows interest will be rewarded. That's what we try and do on our Instagram too, and when we do our print releases, physical stuff, we want to give people real value, and we feel like we want to entertain people with our art and spread the joy that we have, and we're so lucky to live this life, the things we do in the studio and when we're on location. So we want to make sure that whatever we do digital has that same ethos, the same spirit. So all credit to Nigella and Roy, who obviously picked up on that from the very beginning. So I think if people do see this and they do want to get involved in the digital stuff, the NFT stuff, I think all I can say is it will be well worth it, and it's just going to be something that you can really get involved in, and it will keep giving the more the more time goes by. I think, like Roy said, people will start to see that this is the real deal, and it's going to be a real ongoing rewarding project for everyone.
And again, if you want to participate, they have a mint going live on May 30th. Rob, if you can pull that one back up. If you love their art, you want to support them, this is a Genesis Pass. This is on the Ethereum blockchain. So if you guys want to get familiar, Rob will link the website in the description of this video. You guys can go check that out. But I mean, after everything that you guys have been talking about over here, getting really eager to hear about all the utilities that you plan and see how you push this space forward.
Can I show you one more? Can I show you one more thing, guys?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Okay, check this out. So this is the wall, and then this is where we stay.
Very convenient, actually.
You got
the ladder there. The ladder just to pop in and out.
Welcome to our office.
Yeah.
Well, guys.
Hey, guys. So there, and Bob is now there live. But actually, we have so many giveaways happening right now. And there's a giveaway on the Instagram of the London Police where there's a question: how much liters of paint is going inside of this wall, right? And you can win an NFT from us. Aside of that, there's also a scavenger hunt going on in Amsterdam right now. So if you find a little card we hidden somewhere and you can see it on our Twitter profile. If you find that little card, you also get a free NFT.
Wow.
It's happening in Amsterdam. It's now also happening in Lisbon. So if you're around Lisbon, go around town and probably you can win something. So here you see it, right? We hidden it away. So it's actually worth 0.077 each. So it's still quite a lot of money that you can actually get from us by just finding it. One person in Amsterdam already found a little card last night. She went in her pajamas across town on her bike and she found a little card. It was so cool to see.
Nice.
It was so cool. Hey, but aside of that giveaway, we also want to give something away here on the channel with you guys. So guys, we're gonna give away a Numbers and Letters United from veve. So I think that's a great idea, right?
I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea. So with the giveaways, what we can do, thank you so much for providing this giveaway for the Superstar Nation, right? I think what we can do is maybe we can get some applications and we can spin the wheel. There's nobody here right now, but maybe we could do in the comment sections. What do you think, Joe? In the comment sections, do hashtag giveaway, and everybody who comments will be entered into the giveaway, and then we'll spin the wheel, and the winner will get you in touch with the guys here, so we can get you the giveaway, right? So maybe this is the best way to do it.
Cool.
Unless you have a different idea, which is just came up with that on the fly.
No, man. Let's do it. Follow my Twitter handle.
Yes.
And let's go. Right.
Yes, I totally agree with that. So we're gonna verify. So whoever wins, we're gonna verify. You have to give us screenshots that you followed them. We're gonna send it. We're gonna put the rules in the description. Follow them on X. Hashtag giveaway in the comment section below, and then you should be good. And hopefully, the juju is with you, and you end up winning some pretty cool giveaway. So I love that. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Cool.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for your time and interest and energy. And hi to Roy and Nigella. See you next time. And
see you next time.
All right. Say goodbye, boys.
Yeah, and we're gonna send it off, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Just gonna give you guys a quick standing O for your amazing work. Great job answering all our questions. Guys, before you head out, don't forget, if you haven't already, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, enjoy this for fam, hit the notification button to get every single video every single day. We do not miss. We're here for you every single day. Also to Superstar VIPs. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you guys. Take care. We see you next
All the best.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys. All the best.
All the best.
Cheers.
Ciao.
Bye.